So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And that gets things running. This ended up in no man's land. Can he get on the end of this? And he cuts out the supply. He's a sharp little ball here. Park Ji-sung. Oh, he's fizzed it forward. And he's managed to gift it back. That has not gone well. Guti. Now that looks a decent ball.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong and athletic and competent in every other department you care to mention.
Just about the perfect defensive specimen.
Yeah, and I think often underrated.
Shoots! And he's quick to get it clear again. Doku unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Rijkaard. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. He's looking wide. Chance! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Now it's Osimhen. Kaká. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Now it's Torres. Torres showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Milan with the corner, there first. Cleared without hesitation. He's gone for goal! And that is wildly off target.
Yeah, you can't blame him for trying, but that looked a little forced.
Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Milan finding their passes. And it's Ronaldinho. Now it's Messi. Messi was alert to the possibility. Could be danger here. He won't be happy with that one. Guti. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Barcelona applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course, the returns can be terrific. Rijkaard. And here's Osimhen. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Tchouameni, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rijkaard with a definite foul there. Aimed beyond the defence. Well read, nice interception.
Doku really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Knocks it into space. Oh, nicely intercepted. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Looking to play him in. Rijkaard. Now it's Messi.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And here's Torres. Park Ji-sung. Van der Vaart, crossed it. Big header! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Milan have taken the lead.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Big chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 2 then. Van der Ven tries to clear. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Ronaldinho. Van der Vaart. And again they run up against stubborn defending. And we've reached half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Milan have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Van der Ven promptly onto that, and that is that. Ronaldinho, he's got away. Ronaldinho, he rises! He's scored! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they want another.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Barcelona grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
It's a pretty loose pass. Kaka.
This is the time you need that pace.
Costa Curta gets a foot in here. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Tries to play it through. Now there's a fine ball, and he's got his cross in, and he can clear it away. Kaká. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Stood up well to him there. Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
60 minutes played. Livakovic punts it upfield. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, good-looking ball. Van der Vaart. Looking for options for movement. Threads one in. It's Park Ji-sung. Wan-Bissaka. And this is Park Ji-sung. He gets big! Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Park Ji-sung. Torres. Searching pass he's played there. Out to the right. Thuram. Here's Tchouaméni. Passing is crisp and sharp. Guti. And this is Ronaldinho! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Guardiola gets across to intercept that. Park Ji-sung.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He has found a way through. Doku. Short changes him with that pass. Now it's Osimhen. Osimhen in acres of space out wide. So, third corner of the game. Oh, smashing header! Goal, Milan! And they're back in front. A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And yes, it's him again. Milan go into the lead. Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And this is Ronaldinho. And that has been cleared.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Rijkaard. Park Ji-sung. And it's Rijkaard. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the shot's on here. And the keeper has it. 5 minutes left on the clock. Adams cuts out the pass. Now he's got space here. Nicely worked. And he's managed to get free. Can he finish?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Tries to pass it through. So what can they make of this? All the way back.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. Oh, this looks sharp. And the counter is on. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Kaká. Great vision. It's a really well-measured ball. Guti. And that is that. Milan proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Red and black wherever you turn. The San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. So that's got things underway. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Always onto this.
And they're not going to make any further progress now.
He won't be happy with that one. Costa Curta, with 200 games under his belt now, the standout name from both lineups. Don't you reckon, Jim?
Yeah.
And the finish! He's delivered all right!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Milan are already chasing the game. And a chance! They've scored! 2, and we've barely begun here. It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So that's 2 now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Messi. Oh, shooting chance! And he's only too happy to take that back. Rijkaard. And it's Conte. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's been slipped through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Costa Curta calmly anticipates. Platini aims beyond the defence. It's Maradona! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Maradona deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Good ball, good take. Park Ji-sung. Oh, that's fabulous. He's got two. He scores! A great delivery and a finish to match.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Milan get themselves back into contention.
Well, what a difference.
Messi gets through on his own. And the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Now it's Villa, and he plays one through. Oh, well played. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Haaland! And here's a player who has defined a generation.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Roberto Carlos. Out towards the flank. Deep cross. Oh, that's a fine interception. The ball has bounced loose now. Out to the left it goes. Hangs in a cross.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Great defending, strong and determined.
Fernando Torres really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Torres was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Park Ji-sung. Rijkaard. Now it's Torres. Lam cuts it out.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Nicely shaped cross. Danger averted for now. Nicely weighted ball.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And here's Messi. That's a sharp pass. And it's half-time here. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Milan really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Now, can they get him away? Serginho. The ball goes in. That'll be a corner. And we have our very first corner. Adams. And it's Lam. Oh, such a clever touch. Tries to play it through. It's a good ball out wide. Played in deep. And that has been cleared. Played out to the left flank. In once more. And he knocks it clear.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 11.
It's their second corner of the game.
Messi. Numero 9. Fernando Torres. Lasciano il campo.
It's really well cleared.
Il numero 4. Bale.
Milan are looking to go forward now. It's played through for him.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Conte. Now it's Kante. No, that's been intercepted. Now he's got space here. Can he get it? It's Bale!
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Platini deals with that comfortably. Looking to play him in. Forlan. Forlan! Oh! Fantastic! A finish right from the top draw! They have done it! They they have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
He just absolutely speared that in.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
No way through. Can he finish? Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
So their fourth corner of the game. Roberto Carlos gets it away. Milan perhaps contemplating their next change here. Looking for options for movement. Oh, he's tripped him right on the cusp of the penalty area. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. Costa Curta did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow it.
He's had a shot! Milan have their second corner now. Keeper's dealt with that. And it's Rijkaard. That's an imaginative pass. David Villa. Plays a sharp little ball here. And that has been clubbed away. He's in a great position here. Takes a shot. And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Played into space. Can he spark a counter here? He's found face-to-face with the keeper. Chance, surely! Goal, Milan! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. This looks very much like a shoring up of the rear guard.
Yeah, and that's not totally surprising. The manager obviously felt his defence needed reinforcement. He can't afford that.
He gets big! So close to drawing level.
Guti clearly wanted to level things up in a hurry here. It didn't quite come off for him, but top marks for the effort.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And he welcomes it in. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days.
It's Rivaldo! And the lead stays intact, just.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
And he's gone backward here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Showing good feet. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Milan have the chance to go the other way. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Park Ji-sung getting this one clear. Knocks it into space. He's through here. Bale! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Goes for goal! And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
Goes long and straight. Threads one in. Mbappe! Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing.
Milan really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
But it's lofted through here. Ambitious ball here. Great vision. Picked out brilliantly. Chance for a shot! Oh, that's well spotted. Park Ji-sung. Can he get on the end of this? It's a promising position. And we're done. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Forlan claiming the match. So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And already we're underway here. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
It's a privilege to see the defensive great that is Franco Baresi.
Absolutely.
A marvellous tactical brain married to good pace and a technical ease.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Timber. Chouameni. Looking to play him in. Well, we expected better, and so did he. And it's Hazard. That's a nicely shaped ball. Mbappe! Mbappe! Now, who's going to be first to... Oh, this time, surely! Kante gets a foot in here. He's got away. And he's in on goal. Rijkaard. Milan are applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
Timber. And it's Rijkaard. Mbappe puts his foot on the gas. Quarter of an hour played. Roberto Carlos, a true great in every sense of the word. Hazard goes steaming forward. Hazard, a lot of space ahead of him. And the finish! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, it's probably going to take something very special to beat him today.
Conte. Mbappe. He steps in, and that's the end of that. So it is still 0-0. Now it's Mbappe, and the counter is on. Rijkaard proves just a little bit too strong. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Hazard. Can he get it through? Tries to pass it through. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Roberto Carlos. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Azar. Rijkaard. It's Park Ji-sung. Now it's Azar. Pedri. Azar. Now that looks a decent ball. Well read, nice interception. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Cannavaro. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. It's Pedri. Well, that pass isn't the best. Always onto this. And that's a danger. Shoots! Goal! Milan! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Yeah, that's exactly what they required, but they need to be careful now. That goal could serve as a wake-up goal for the hosts.
The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. Hoisted in.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Osimhen gets into some space. Some resolute defending there. That's a sharp pass. Chouameni. And that interception was most necessary. And the referee brings the first half to a close. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I'm a little bit worried for them and the way they've looked in transitions, Peter. They've been a bit exposed. So they might be only one down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another, and we know it's an awful long way back.
Milan leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Milan definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself...
He's gone for goal! That's got him rattled. And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Owen. Well, that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Oh, can he get onto this? Pressing high and with purpose. The referee's awarded a free kick. Gabriel. And it's Cannavaro. Aims beyond the defence. Big chance! He scores! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome...
Great chance! Goal! Milan! Into the lead once more. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Milan go into the lead. Milan have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Park Ji-sung. And he skips past his man. He's in a good position here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Baresi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Azar. Looking for options for movement. He was under real pressure there. Now there's a fine ball. No, that's been intercepted. Mbappe. And he's managed to get free. Conte! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Substitution.
Milan can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, the manager must have thought to himself, we're just narrowly ahead, so it's best to withdraw anybody showing signs of fatigue.
Bale. Oh, it's Park Ji-sung. Park Ji-sung. It's gone out for a throw-in. Pavard. Pavard with the cross.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Pedri. Timber. Oh, good-looking ball. Owen. Bale. And this is Ibrahimovic. Now it's Bale. Ibrahimovic. And he was alert to it. Chouameni. He won't be happy with that one. Conte, a man never lacking in drive or determination. Ibrahimovic. He's gone for goal! Oh, glorious! That is a special one! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Birmingham really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Milan take a two-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter.
And the shot! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Owen can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
It's a really well-measured ball. The ball goes in. Well, there's the clearance. Osimhen. Chance here to counter. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's really well manoeuvred. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Back into the middle. And this is... It's Azar! He has done it! Deep into injury time! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. And there goes the final whistle. They needed to win, and And they have won. It
And
is
quick
a
announcement today
triumph.
that memorabilia from today's match is
Any
now on
reflections
sale.
on what you've... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And that gets things running.
Well, Peter, it's easy to heap praise on players that play further up the field, but they couldn't do what they did without the unsung heroes doing the dirty work, and Frank Rijkaard is amongst the very best in the business.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo!
Cristiano Ronaldo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Nesta. Roberto Carlos. Mbappe takes control of it and he's on the move. Rodri. And it's Ronaldinho. And it's Ronaldinho. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Osimhen chasing after it. Rodri. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Cannavaro did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Eto'o. Rijkaard. Rodri. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo! Costa Curta promptly onto that, and that is that. Milan, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. And it's Ronaldinho. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Rice. Mbappe. Neatly clipped into space. Casillas getting this one clear. And reclaimed it in a trice. And it's Eto'o. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo! Loose ball now. Oh, what has happened here? Nice control. Has a shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Khan herring after the ball here. He's gone for goal! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Rodri clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Rijkaard. Eto'o. Rodri conjures time and space where few can. 15 minutes till half-time. Now it's Bale. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Rijkaard pinches it off him. Now it's Ronaldinho. Oh, super find. Oh, just skips Cristiano Ronaldo! And he's done it! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
And this is Bale, picked out brilliantly. Rijkaard. Looking for the run. Mbappe finds himself offside. That's really well manoeuvred. Bale. It's Bale! It's in! He has gobbled up his 20th goal.
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
Oh, smashing header! Goal, Milan! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football.
Cristiano Ronaldo!
2 added minutes has been
And
indicated.
he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
This possibly the last play of the half. Osimhen. Bale, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Thuram. And the whistle goes for half-time. Milan come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Milan head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. Here we go again then. No reported change to either side during the break. Ronaldinho. Roberto Carlos. Costa Curta. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rijkaard cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Milan have it back and can go again. Campbell, a player of legendary status. Nesta. Shot, surely! No mistake! And this is getting better and better.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Quality ball.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Can he get on the end of this? Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's picked his way through. Oh, that's fabulous. And it's up he goes! Decent enough try.
Van der Vaart is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Spread out to the left. Rijkaard. It's a pretty loose pass. Great vision. And he welcomes it in. It's Bale! Relentless! Just relentless! How good is he right now? His boots twinkling at their golden best. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Cristiano Ronaldo! And the keeper can swallow it up.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
And here's Ronaldinho. Costa Curta. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Little pass back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
It's Ronaldinho! And somehow he kept it out.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
It's their second corner of the... And that's it! So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Fellow attendees, this
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. And we're underway. And he's had it nicked away. Looking for options for movement. Ambitious ball here. It's a goal kick. Great defending, strong and determined. Van der Vaart. Played out to the left flank. And he's managed to get free. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Osimhen, played out wide, and they've got a throw. Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard, on his day, is one of the world's best, Jim. So how do you interpret the role he's been given here?
Well, we all know he's at his best when he's coming in from that left side, whether it's to drag people away and isolate them or to combine with central attackers. But he also often plays as a 10, as we know, in a free role.
And is that a new dimension to his game?
No, he's been at that for years, and he's just very good wherever he plants himself.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. They've played it short. Now it's Yamal. Another corner. Any better luck this time round? Corner number 2 then. Yamal goes short. Plays a sharp little ball here. And a crossing. Oh, smashing header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Oh, easy pickings there. Hazard is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed.
And he's had a hit! And one more try! Goulet. He's gone for goal! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And now they can spring out of defence. Park Ji-sung, Roberto Carlos, and he's got his cross in, and the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. So it is still 0-0. Now it's Rice. Roberto Carlos has it in a wide position, and it's Rice. Roberto Carlos. Nicely weighted ball. It's a good-looking delivery. Couldn't squeeze it through. Goulet short changes him with that pass. Now there's a fine ball. And he scores! Oh, that is a late call, but it's the right one.
Yeah, the assistant called it correctly. There's some disagreement, as usual, but they've got it right.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Out to the right. Now it's Yamal. Out of play for a throw. Pedri pinches it off him. Can he get on the end of this? He has found the way through. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Hernandez. Goulet. Tries to play it through. Well, he's ended up in no man's land. Now it's Mbappe. Now this could be a chance. Now it's Rice. In towards the back stick.
Milan are totally dominant in the middle of the park. A no-way through zone.
Bui. Well-timed, excellent interception. Knocks it into space. Can he get it through? He's in space and looking for options. Varane attempts a clearance. And it's Pedri. Oh, this looks sharp. Aimed beyond the defence. And he's lost his man here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's found a way through. Chance for a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Roberto Carlos gets rid without sophistication. Van der Vaart. That's been cut out, well played. Hazard. Decent progress down the left. Now it's Alvarez.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And the keeper's got it again. And there's the end of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0.
Cambio di giocatori.
So off we go once more. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Now the ball in. And he's there to belt it away. Pedri.
This is actually quite a courageous move.
Goes for a shot! And that has fair fizzed.
Well, look at him, furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner.
Now it's Rashford. Looking for the run. Girassi. And he was quick to react. Van Dijk. Pedri. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Yamal. Girassi. Varane gets it away. Has a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Barcelona have their third corner. Yamal with the short one. Chance to deliver. Big header! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Costa Curta gets across to intercept that. And that pass isn't the best. Hernandez. Barcola receives it in a wide position. Barcola, there's the header! He has done it! And that is the goal we've all been yearning for. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Barcelona have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully. Well, as responses go to falling behind, this is quite encouraging. They look quite dangerous here.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Barcelona have got it back and they'll have another go. Now he's got space here. Now that's well seen too. Bui looking to play him in. Spread neatly. Climbs up big. Oh, denied brilliantly.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
So their fourth quarter of the game. Pedri with the... He gets big! That's a half-decent try. Defending was strong and firm. Bellingham. A probing pass. Aldair getting this one clear. And it's Bellingham. Pedri. Pass is coming off in quick succession here.
Lamine Yamal really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Gabriel, he's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Good ball, good take. Oh, what has happened here?
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And he's intervened well there.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
It'll be a throw-in. Pedri. Pedri! And that would have won it.
Pedri really can't believe it. He let the opposition off the hook there, and he knows it all too well.
They're up to 5 corners now. And it's been taken short. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that's gone loose. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Milan are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Now it's Girassi. Great vision. Barcola gets into a good position. It's a mighty effort! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Park Ji-sung threads one in, and he's had it nicked away.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Tries to pass it through. Played out towards the right wing.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
And here's Osimhen. Gabriel is there to clear. Yamal. Rijkaard. Van der Vaart. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. And we're done. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort.